All right, everybody, here we go once again from Connolly Field on the campus of Seekonk High School. We welcome you to our coverage of Seekonk Boys Lacrosse on our Seekonk Sports Network YouTube channel. We got another SAC matchup for you this evening as the Seekonk Warriors are taking on the Greater New Bedford Voc Bears. Hello, everyone. I'm Keegan Hamblett on commentary and running our camera, and we are underway immediately. Seekonk is going left to right in their home white uniforms. New Bedford wearing green, going right to left. And immediately it will be Seekonk ball on the side, which will be taken by Connor Loomis over to Gavin Hunt. Played back a couple of times and now will be handled by Aiden Booth with 12 goals on the season so far for the senior. The right side to Connor Terrian. One of Terrian's parents, his mother, Kate, was ushering a group of the junior lacrosse players out on the field for a little pregame thing. Loomis going to pass it behind. That one mishandled by Faria. Faria now trying to regather. Goes right back out to the side. Connor Loomis. And we'll go to Aiden Booth up top. Booth over to Connor Terrian. Terrian trying to find space on the right. Cuts it into the middle. Loose ball. Batted around. Picked up by the Warriors and Loomis. Loomis now trying to find space, and he's able to create it against Noah Tavares. Similar with the game against Fairhaven on Wednesday. You're going to recognize a lot of these Voc players from hockey season back in winter. Connor Terrian now unleashes a shot. That one popped in the air, and it fell behind the net. A couple cheers right in front. They thought it was in. Now it'll squirt in on the follow-up attempt from Connor Sears. 1-0 Warriors. .119 will be the time of that goal for Connor Sears. Now ties Gavin Hunt for second on the team with 14. And Seekonk once again gets that early lead that they love to have. They are trying to restart things after losing their last two games. Both of those games, they have only scored 5 goals. In the other 5 games, which were all wins, they were scoring at least 12 in every single one. So the offense needs to be a big factor today. And it was the first time when they played against New Bedford Voc on the road. That was a 17-2 win earlier in the season. That one will be played upfield and turned over. Possession will be to Greater New Bedford. There is a very good crowd that is on hand. Most of them staying from the JV game that happened first, which New Bedford surprisingly pulled away with that one. This is Mason Marshall running forward with it now for the Bears. He'll give it to the left side to Soares. Right back over to Mason Marshall. Marshall running in, takes the shot, and it scores. I don't know if that one changed direction or it fooled Cooper Fitzpatrick, but it doesn't matter. He's tied it at 1. Well, that one took 31 seconds to respond for Mason Marshall. And we are right back on level terms. That face-off won by Brady Fitzpatrick, who wants to start it up himself. Now we'll just bring it back. Seen this a lot from him this season where he just wins the face-off, goes out to the side. He's still looking for his first goal of the season. Now the 8th game of the year. Booth giving it to the left side. Another good run here for the Warriors. Goes to Sears. The bounce shot won't go. Faria will run onto it. Seekonk ball, and Gavin Hunt will take it. Hunt will go to his right over to Connor Terrian. Now Loomis controlling, trying to get by Imrix Andrade. Loomis blocked in front by Andrade. Andrade trying to pick it up. 3 Warriors in there, 4 Bears in there. Tapped in the air, and it'll be Seekonk ball. Fell right towards that 35-yard line for Connor Loomis. Aiden Booth right back down low at the edge of the circle. Now walk back out. Aiden Booth, left side, low shot wide. Still Seekonk possession, though. 9:04 to go in the first quarter. It'll be Loomis to control. Over to Aiden Booth. Aiden Booth finding space on the right. This is where he likes to go, and he tried to feed it into the middle four. Looked like Brian Ferrier or Connor Sears. Ferrier was closer to it. It goes out of play. It'll be New Bedford ball, which will be taken by John Stefanik. That one lofted up the field, and we had a whistle called in the back. And I don't know, are they going to redo this or not? Looks like they are. It just might be a free ball for Stefanik to take. Head coach of the Bears is Justin Walker. He's a former lacrosse player here for Greater New Bedford. And he also played lacrosse in college for the Bridgewater State University Bears. There is going to be a flag coming in. It was picked up late. The ball still rolling around. There is the touch, and it looks like it's going to be Greater New Bedford to the man advantage. Now, it looks like it is Connor Loomis who took that penalty. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it was Sears because Loomis went behind. And now Sears will drop to the knee, so it was Sears. Man advantage chance for the Bears to try to take the lead early on. Here's Nate Pearson. Pearson trying to direct traffic, calling for somebody to go behind the net. Pearson rolling to his left. Goes right back up top. That's Tavares to the right side. Soars, lofting it up, not controlled. It's heading out of play, and it'll be Seekonk ball. Again, we're in the press box again, so it's going to be very tough to see right past that 10-yard line right on the bottom left side of the field. Starting it up this time will be Owen Tracy with the pole. Here he goes right away. Good burst of steam. Running by midfield, still taking it on. Now might decide to give it up. Now he'll cut it back, and we'll just reset it to Loomis. Loomis waiting for everybody to get set. Aiden Booth is set on the right side. That'd probably be the most reasonable option. Instead, he might go to the left side, and he will. He had a player coming on, and Sears, as the fans starting to make some noise right in front, got some, looks like some cowbells that they brought in. Aiden Booth, right back over. Terrian, left side. Loomis, down low. The shot scores! It's Gavin Hunt. The Warriors go right back up in front, 2-1. .502 will be the time of that goal for Gavin Hunt. 15th on the season. His first today. And the Warriors, for the second time in this game, have taken the lead. And we're going to have to redo that. Nope, they're just going to say play on for New Bedford, as Emric Andrade and Brady Fitzpatrick might have had a violation in that area against Fitzpatrick. Walked out, fed across. Elaine couldn't get the shot away, and Fitzpatrick will claim it. When feeding that one across was Mason Marshall, again looking for Talon Elaine. Owen Tracy goes over the middle. That was not a good pass, but it works for Brady Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick running forward, trying to find space against 3 Bears, and will now bring it out. I'll just leave it for Connor Loomis. Loomis to the side to Hunt, right back over. 6 minutes to go. Early on in this first quarter, 2-1 Seekonk. Aiden Booth again finding space on the right, got by Marshall, will pass it down low. Hunt in front, low shot, never got through. It was blocked in the middle. The follow-up is batted around, controlled by New Bedford for the moment, eventually lost, and Terrian will get it for Seekonk. Terrian walking up. Connor Terrian over to Connor Loomis. Up top to Aiden Booth, who put it just wide. The reset will be controlled by Brian Feria. Feria to Loomis. Loomis now telling Booth to go on the left. He'll go to the right instead for Tarian. Blocked down. It might have gone through to goal to the Bears netminder Robbie Forts. Off the reset, Hunt will go to Tarian. Oh, he unleashed one. Right at the edge of the area. Connor Tarian, 3-1 Warriors. Two goals in a stretch of 1 minute and 49 seconds have built the 2-goal lead for the Warriors. And for Tarian, that is his 23rd goal of the season. Won by Brady Fitzpatrick. Here he goes. Fitzpatrick left side. Gavin Hunt now going to hold it back. Oh, that would have been a beautiful setup. Would have been Fitzpatrick's first point of the season. Running on, claiming it. Tarian, left side Loomis. Down low. Hunt, open space, and another goal for the Warriors. Connor Sears, second goal of the game for him. Fitzpatrick took a stumble when he was taking the face-off, and Tavares got it for the Bears for the moment. Now a tussle of who wants to get it. Off the restart, and I can't even tell who had it. I lost contact of the ball. It's a penalty against Seekonk, so New Bedford has the man advantage. And I'm trying to look over to see who's kneeling down. It might be Fitzpatrick. But during that sequence, I had work texting me, but nope, we got better things we'd rather be doing right now. It's Nate Pearson. Unleashing it. Oh, what a goal. Nate Pearson. Outside the area from about 20 yards out. And he gets the Bears right back in the game within 2.
Congratulations to Nathan Pearson. Number 2 has just set a school record with 109 goals.
And a round of applause for Nate Pearson. 109 goals, the new team record. He did it in style. Good tie up on the face-off, and who won it? I think they said Seekonk ball. Looks like it will be. Controlling it first will be Loomis. Loomis will run to the left side with 3:40 to go in the quarter. Tarian up top to Aiden Booth. Booth will now circle back. Right back to Tarian. Loomis. Goes behind the net. Champ. Let's go Warriors starting up from the kids that have made their way here that might be part of the junior team. Aiden Booth spinning. Aiden Booth in. Low shot saved by Forts. Rebound pops up in the air and a good claim to get it by Sears. Over to Gavin Hunt. Right back up top. Connor Terrian fakes the shot. Spins away. Left side. Hunt down low. Swung around a couple of times. Now Loomis controlling it. Terrian. Oh, and that one wouldn't go. Loomis right back up top. Booth in the middle. Sears put it wide. It's Gavin Hunt right back over to Terrian. Aiden Booth. Terrian fakes it, spins away. Wanted to leap up high to take the shot. Instead, we'll go over to Aiden Booth. Sears scores! First period hat trick for Connor Sears. Tie up in the middle, and who's going to get that? Looked like Jake Henriques got it originally. Falls on the side for Strom. Strom now will hold. Bad pass over. Henriques with the pole, though, able to get it. Now going to bounce it forward. Took a stumble, and we have a flag coming in. Seekonk's going to go to the man advantage on the next touch from the Bears or at the next whistle. It's Sears to Hunt. Just going to try to waste some time right now. Finds Connor Terrian. Up top. Booth to Terrian. Does he want to take the left-hand shot? It'll go to the left side. Put wide by Sears. That would have been number 4 of the game for him. And that would have only been in a stretch of 10 minutes and 28 seconds. It's going to be Nate Pearson. That's going to get called forth a flag. So, what a way to do it. You break the school record for goals, and then you take a penalty. Good job. Starting off the power play will be Loomis. Up top. Booth? No. That one swung around to Terrian. Right back over to Aiden Booth. Aiden Booth. Right side to Loomis. Connor Loomis blocked. A follow-up try from Sears. Couldn't get on the end of his stick. That try from Loomis, I think, got through to Robbie Forts. Doesn't matter. Never found the back of the net. Loomis on the restart. Goes over. Aiden Booth. No, he put it just wide. Clock will stop with 57.9. Gavin Hunt to his right side. Down low again, Hunt. Some miscommunication in the middle, and Sears couldn't pick it up. Restarted the other way by Anthony Alicia. Xander Algarin. Algarin turned over and going the other way with it. Seekonk leading the rush. Aiden Booth. Gavin Hunt, Faria, saved by Forts. 19 seconds to go. Might just hold it to wind down the clock or just bring some time down. We'll see what he does. Faria doesn't look like he wants to go on to him. Walking it up to the 40. It's not like hockey where the goalie can't go past the midfield line. 1 second. He'll eventually leave it off. That is how this amazing first quarter ends. Well, Connor Sears, the story so far. He's got a hat trick. Other Seekonk goals coming from Hunt and Terrian, Marshall and Pearson with the goals for the Bears. We got records being set. We got quarter hat tricks, everything you want in a Friday Night Lights game. Well, we'll be right back for our second quarter coverage in just a second. And controlling it first will be Seekonk and Brady Fitzpatrick. He'll bring it right back out to Connor Loomis. Loomis waiting a long time with that pass. Over to Terrian. Back over to Booth. Terrian will receive it again. Lost control of it. Picks it back up. Connor Terrian had space on the left. Elects to go on the right. Over to the side. Aiden Booth. In by one. Left for Terrian. Terrian fakes back over to Booth. Aiden Booth having some trouble with it. Right side to Loomis. Connor Loomis. Still controlling the ball. No, Stefanik had good pressure in there. Terrian right side to Booth. Behind the net to Gavin Hunt. Hunt to Loomis. Now Aiden Booth spinning away. The shot didn't miss by much. It'll go to New Bedford Voc that time. I tell you what, so far the Seekonk fans in front, they've been behaving. We haven't heard much yelling yet down there. And that one miscontrolled by the goaltender. He's got to pick it back up. Watch out here. Gavin Hunt's coming out to pressure him. And what happened? We had a whistle blown.
Yes, he did.
And it looks like it's going to be Seekonk ball. That pressure worked from Hunt.
Listen, I can't hear you if you're sitting right next to me, but I can hear you over there. Deaf as a doornail if you're actually talking to me.
That's Loomis to Booth. Now controlling it, Terrian. Connor Terrian moves to the right, over to Gavin Hunt. Back over. Hunt to the right side. That's Terrian controlling it. Gavin Hunt trying to find space. Couldn't against Algarin. That's Loomis. Left side. The shot is blocked. That was Sears who took it. Blocked by Landon Soares. It'll stay with the Warriors. Terrian. Up top. Aiden Booth. Nope. Wide on his right side. The goaltender's left. And it'll be Bears ball. And Nick Boucher will start it up for the Bears. He'll start it by going to his goaltender, Forts. Forts again running a good distance up the middle of the field. Unleashing it down the field. And it is out of play. A good run, though, by Nate Pearson to try to catch up to it. But just no avail. Owen Tracy running on the right. Owen Tracy still running forward. Now we'll hold it up. Aiden Booth now controlling at the edge of the 30. Just under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Still 5-2 in favor of Seekonk. Connor Terrian, who's already got one goal tonight, put it high, looking for number 2. Still Warriors ball. Brian Feria with it. That's Aiden Booth. Got by one. Back behind the net for Hunt. Gavin Hunt having trouble, gets it away to Sears off his stick, and nobody's within 10 yards of him, so he'll just wait to pick it up. That's Loomis. Gonna take all the time in the world. Hey, might as well unleash it. You only got one guy ahead of you. And he will, and he didn't miss by much that time. But I like the idea, though, from Connor Loomis. Now, you could argue that Loomis isn't the best player. You could argue that's probably Terrian, but Loomis, for the last number of years, he's the face of Seekonk Lacrosse. That attempt is going to go wide from Loomis. But they always ask around. When you think of, if the question is, who do you think of when you think Seekonk Lacrosse or when you hear it? Loomis is definitely the first guy that'll pop in your head. Aiden Booth put a shot on the ground that ended up drifting wide. Still in possession with the Warriors, though. Another long possession time here. That one comes out, and again, it's lofted over. Still with the Warriors. Fans down below us starting to get a little antsy. They want another goal on the board, even though they're up by 3. That one eventually squirts out. Terrian lost his stick, played up by the Bears, and they're going to have numbers forward if they're able to control this cleanly, which Soares is trying to get back on it. He's right on the edge of the side, and he didn't step out. Extracurricular activity going on right in front. And we have a timeout called on the field. Well, I'm enjoying this game, but we are going to step aside for a second and take the timeout. 5-2 Seekonk over Greater New Bedford. 7:01 to go, second quarter. We will be right back. And off the restart, it will be Connor Terrian to control it. Aiden Booth spinning away. Aiden Booth didn't want to take the shot. Goes behind to Faria, who's going to unleash it in front. Gavin Hunt controls it. Now will walk behind the net himself. Hunt trying to find space. Will go to Aiden Booth on his right side on the field's left. Right back up top. Terrian over to Loomis. Loomis holding. Got by Andrade. Loomis in the middle. Faria! No! Controlling it now is the goaltender Forts, who's been running up the field the whole night. Watch out here. Gavin Hunt going to poke that ball free. Might be a long distance goal. Faria! Oh, no. He put it wide that time. All the space in the world, but he was 25, 30 yards out. So I guess we'll give him a break. Here's Forts again. Forts going to keep doing it, even though he's crapped the bed a couple of times in goals so far. That one over to the left side, and running with it is Owen Webster. Webster, a good run here for the Bears. Haven't seen much of it in a while, but they're trying to get things going. They got plenty of time to do it. It's only a 3-goal game halfway through the second quarter. AJ Chester doing amazing defense, and we have a whistle and a stoppage of play. On the restart, Imrix Andrade has it for New Bedford. We'll go to the right side to Noah Tavares. Tavares right back up top to Andrade. Andrade with Terrian defending him. Lost the ball. It'll be picked up by Terrian. Numbers might be on the other way for the Warriors. They've got 5 forward and only 4 are back. That one mishandled and turned over. Here comes Greater New Bedford again. Carrying it now with the pole. It's Alicia Boucher. That is Alicia. To Mason Andrade. Right back in the middle of the field for Landon Soares, who mishandled it originally, but gets it right back cleanly. Mason Marshall running on the right, trying to get by A.J. Chester. Goes behind the net to Talana Lane. Lane right back out. Took a touch off of Paul Henderson's stick. Henderson was an unlikely goal scorer in that JV game. That was before this varsity game. And again, New Bedford ended up winning that as something's going down right below us, and it looks like we got somebody that's entering the press box. Well, they did bring the kids up here. I thought they were going to bring the whole 9 or 10 groups of the JV kids in here as well, or whoever the kids that are down there that were part of the pregame ceremony. This one controlled by Seekonk. They'll pass it right back over. Again, 5-2 Warriors over the Bears. 3:20 to go in the second quarter. This is the senior, Aiden Booth. Will fake the shot to the right side to Loomis. Connor Loomis will take it, and he scores! Connor Loomis from a long ways out. His first goal of the game, and the Warriors are up 4. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Now I messed up. He said Sears scored that one, so that is. Now, did the fans in front say it was Loomis? I'm trying to figure out who scored. We'll be nice. We'll ask the people in front of us. Who scored that goal?
Number 4.
All right. Yeah, they're in front saying it was Loomis. The PA announcer said it was Sears, but even from all the way up here, apparently I'm more right. 14th goal of the season for Connor Loomis. 8:47 is the time of the goal. And Fitzpatrick still ran with it. He was walking forward about 15 yards away from the face-off dot. And a couple miscarried possessions. It eventually falls for the Warriors and Ben Strom. Booth goes behind the net. This is Gavin Hunt controlling it. Gavin Hunt, the fans trying to cheer him on. He got knocked off the ball on a really good defensive play by Xander Algarin. That bounce pass went over. That was Loomis trying to get it to Hunt. Loomis looks like he has the angle on it, and he will get it. Here's Connor Loomis. Loomis takes it, and that one, I think the goaltender Forts didn't know where it was. It ends up on his left side, right towards the corner. Sears picks it up for the Warriors. Now Sears will circle back, gives it right back over to Aiden Booth. Connor Terrian holds it up. Terrian gonna move to the left. Terrian will make a spin. Terrian in the middle. It is saved by Forts. Throwing down the middle of the field. That one couldn't connect. Picking it up is Jake Henriques. Another good run here. Jake Henriques with the pull. Takes it just wide. That one, not a good pass over from Hunt. It looks like it'll stay in play, though, for Loomis, and he'll go between the legs with the stick to keep it in. Connor Terrian takes it, and that one didn't go. It was blocked again in front. 51.5 on the clock, and what's been a pretty amazing game so far. Connor Terrian over to Connor Loomis. It's been all the Connors doing the action so far. It's been that way all season, too. Terrian going to have to hustle to the ball. He's not going to get it. It'll work for the Bears, who will take it with 36 seconds to go in the half. Robbie Forts goes behind, eventually gets that one to connect. First time we've seen that. That one bounces over, heading towards the outline, and it'll go out. Henderson was the closest Warrior to it in order to pick it up first. Long pass up the field, a little bit too high that time for anybody to connect with it. Now there's a loose ball picked up by Sears. Sears in the middle. Gavin Hunt! With no time on the clock. And we're going to see if that's going to stand. And if it does, it's Gavin Hunt on it, his second goal of the game. Well, either way, we have reached halftime, and that goal is going to stand for Gavin Hunt. It's been everything you wanted under the lights on a great breezy Friday night here in Seekonk if you're a Warriors fan. 7-2 Seekonk over Greater New Bedford. We are going to take a short break. Seekonk is on top 7-2 as we begin this third quarter. Now we're going to have some special guests joining us for the start of this third quarter. From the Seekonk Junior Warriors, we're going to have Jackson, Harrison, and Edward. We'll be doing a couple guest calls. We'll be asking a couple of questions about the team. So guys, how's it going so far?
So far, it's gone good with the team, and I think we're going to have a good team because, when we do, a scrimmage, we have a team that scores a lot of points, and I think those players will be one of our best players, so that's why I think the team, it's really good.
Now, you're Harrison, right? Now, talk about the team that you guys have, maybe the age group of it, and pretty much, maybe the teams that you face against and how often the games are.
So the games are Saturdays usually, and our team has a good amount of fourth graders.
Yeah.
And Lucas, me, Edward, Jackson, we got a good amount of players that can make it to a lot of the games too.
Now we have Edward, who's hiding all the way behind us. Come on over here. Oh, we had a goal that was scored. I didn't catch who scored that, but we heard the big roar right in front. And it's going to be Gavin Hunt on it. That makes it 8-2 Seekonk. He has completed his hat trick. I don't know if any of you guys caught the goal, but hey, that's something else to cheer about. What do you think has been a big part of the Seekonk team tonight, Edward?
I think what the big part of it is the teamwork and the captain and throwing.
Yeah, well, that's always what you want in a team, and I'm sure you guys, you've had your coaches tell you that too, that teamwork makes the dream work. Because that's always our motto that we have at work is live the dream. It doesn't matter if you guys aren't the best players, if you guys are the worst players. Doesn't matter. If you guys are having fun, you guys believe in it, you guys cooperate with each other, you guys are going to do great things. Is that something that's brought up? And what's kind of you guys' mindset when you go into the games?
We've only done scrimmages so far, but our first game is going to be tomorrow. And whenever we do scrimmages, it gets good points. The goals are good. Even with goalies, our team can score against a goalie.
Well, we've got a varsity game right now. You guys want to watch the action? Let's see how we do.
Sure will.
That one goes to Sears. He's going to feed it to the left side, and the shot's going to score again. And that is Gavin Hunt yet again. Wow. 3 goals for him in a stretch of 1 minute and 57 seconds. And it is 9-2 in favor of the Seekonk Warriors. Well, that's probably why we watch these games, because you got to pay attention because you never know what's going to happen in an instant.
Yeah, there's always somebody that's the star player on the team, and there's always an upset, and the worst player on the team gets 4 or 5 points.
Yeah.
It happens every other game, maybe.
Now, you talked about good players. How about Gavin Hunt? He's now got 18 goals on the year. He is second on the team behind Connor Terry. And now, if you're looking just at goals, that we just had another one scored there. They might have waved that off, actually. There was a signal that came in behind. It might have been an offside. Just trying to see what they called. There hasn't been an announcement yet. Or actually, this one might stand, so that response only took 7 seconds from New Bedford.
I got a question right now.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the question you have?
Like, if this is an actual game that's going on right now, can the people that are watching this hear us?
So we are not broadcasting live on YouTube, so this is all pre-recorded, and I do all the editing, all the filming, all the announcing, all the shenanigans that go involved. We got a whistle and a stoppage of play right in the middle. But yeah, so I started out with the Seekonk side with the hockey team that co-ops Seekonk High School and Dighton Rehoboth High School together. And that was an amazing experience. Now, the guy who takes the face-offs for Seekonk, number 10, Brady Fitzpatrick, his mother was the one that actually started the whole thing. And it's sort of evolved ever since. Now, we were talking before we came up into the press box. You said this is something that you kind of want to do. Is this something that's been in your mind for a few years? And what is kind of your mindset that you want to build in the next few years?
Well, for my next few years, I'm planning on becoming a martial arts master because I do karate. Harrison here does too. He's higher belt, and I hope I can get good agility and strength and stamina for my life, and hope I get a good job.
Now, Edward, what do you want to do in a few years' time? You guys are still very young. Excuse me. So you guys got a lot and I'm 19, so I feel ancient more and more by the day. I wish I was 9 years old again. But what do you want to do in a few years' time?
When I get older, I want to be a police officer.
Police officer? Yeah, we unfortunately had a lot of them here 2 days ago with the injury to Justin Marquez for Fairhaven. Oh, we had another goal scored by Greater New Bedford. That's 2 straight for them. That is number 2, Nate Pearson, on it. And he set the team record earlier for most career goals, so that is now number 110 for him in his career. Yes. I mean, that's probably what you guys want to do in a few years' time when you're maybe going to play for this program. You guys want to set the records yourselves too. So what's going to be the mindset for the next 5 or so years before you guys are freshmen here when you might play for this team? And you guys can all answer this if you want.
I'm thinking of being the garbage man, getting the out-of-bounds plays and getting the rebounds from other shots. That's what I'm really for.
That's okay, though, because Gavin Hunt, you could put it that way, too. He does it for Seekonk, and Connor Terrian just scored another one for the Warriors. Make that double digits for the team. We are running through all of these goals doing the interviews. At least we're getting them on film so the parents can see it. But this has been an onslaught of offense that we haven't seen in the last couple of days from the Seekonk Warriors side. For Terrian, that is his second goal of the game. And if the result holds with the Seekonk win, we are going to try to interview Connor Terrian. He is the first player ever for Seekonk Boys Lacrosse. This was set earlier this year. I don't know if you guys were here for it or not. First player ever in the program to get 100 points. So that's combined goals and assists. Now, I was also saying on the mic that, yeah, Connor Terrian might be the best player on this lacrosse. But for me, whenever I think of Seekonk Lacrosse, Connor Loomis, number 4. He's always the first one that pops into my head. Now, you guys might have different thoughts of that, but that's always just been me being a Somerset Berkeley grad. Whenever I heard lacrosse, I always thought of Loomis. Now, do you guys have a favorite player? Be very careful now because they're all going to be listening afterwards. Do you guys have a favorite player on the team at all?
Well, I would say number 9. He's my favorite.
Yeah, that's Connor Terrian. That's a good option. And we just had another goal scored. Keep running the score up. That's number 11 for the team, and that is Connor Loomis, who just scored that one, his second of the game. And you can hear it from the fans right in front of us, the Lou chant.
I don't even know what that is.
They're just poking fun at his last name for Loomis. You just go, Lou. That's the rallying the battle cry, if you want to put it that way now. Any of you two got a favorite player on the team? You can say a number if you want. I don't know. You guys have been watching a little bit.
I also like number 9.
Yeah, that is a good choice. What about for you?
I don't know his first name, but Tyrion.
Yep, that's Connor. So Connor Terrian is the fan favorite now. I believe it was his mother, Kate, that was the one that brought you guys all out here. And you guys were on the field for either the ceremonial face-off or whatever that was. So can you talk about that? When did you guys figure out that you were going to be going on the field to do that?
I figured it out, like, all of us, well, I figured it out yesterday because our coaches sent an email to our parents that we were going to run the field, and I felt very excited for that.
Now, what was your thought? Did you find out yesterday as well?
I found out just today, probably.
Yeah, so what was your immediate reaction when you found out, hey, you're going to be going on the field and for not a huge crowd, not a football crowd, but hey, a pretty good-sized crowd, Friday night lacrosse under the lights?
I was just amazed. I didn't think I was going to go on the field, really. I was here yesterday, actually, on the field running laps.
Well, that's just good for your agility.
I wish I had the same agility as I did when I was 9 years old. Well, we still got 6:55 left in this third quarter. That's going to be the amount of time that you guys are going to be up here. So, hey, let's watch some more of this game, and then when we get a stoppage, we'll discuss some more. So let's see what happens. We had a whistle called in the back, and it is going to be New Bedford ball off the side. Quickly inbounded and stolen by Seekonk. Loose ball that went off of Mason Marshall for the Bears, picked up by Connor Sears for the Seekonk Warriors. Sears going to run around behind the net, might try to wrap it around. Instead, will go to the outside. Low shot is going to go just wide that time from Gavin Hunt. Hey, we'll have to bring you guys back for analysts. We have a four-man crew up here. Maybe we got to get a camera operator because it's been me doing the whole operation.
Well, I could help because I'm good at holding things, so I could be help with the camera operator.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing. Our audience will know. That one is stolen by Seekonk. They're going to restart up quickly. Here's Gavin Hunt on the left side trying to bulldoze over Landon Soares. Didn't send him to the ground, but he keeps possession, and he will play it back, and Terrian will reset for Seekonk. Halfway through this third quarter, Seekonk now on top 11-4, and I think we could have expected this because they beat Greater New Bedford 17-2 earlier in the year, and Loomis is going to get another one for the Warriors. Second straight goal for Loomis for the Seekonk side, and he has completed the hat trick as well, so now we got 3 players for Seekonk that have completed the hat trick.
That's nice.
Hat tricks. Hat trick 3.
In one home game so far.
There's 3 hat tricks, and a hat
3
trick
for
is worth
3.
3.
3 for 3. Yeah, 3 for 3. That's the way to put it. Now, hold on. As you guys know, our audience can't see it. We are tallying all the goal scores up on a Word document that I have right in front, so I'm just trying to see who has how many goals. Loomis has 3. Hunt has 4. Sears has 3, and we might have another one in a second here. It's going to be Brady Fitzpatrick, still looking for his first goal of the season. He switched his jersey number this year. He was 14 last year, now wearing number 10. On the side, it's Aiden Booth. Right back across on the left side for Connor Loomis. Terrian will control, trying to walk in against Imrix Andrade. Terrian to Loomis. Gonna unleash it. Put it wide. It was blocked in front as it was trying to go through. This is Terrian on the follow-up. Now we'll back up. Hunt going to feed it across. Open man. Aiden Booth not going to be selfish, and he passed it across looking for an open man at the back post. That was Kyle Adrian who was there, and that would have been his first goal of the season as well. A second try will come in. Gathering it for the Bears is Robbie Forts. Now, you guys were in the bleachers at the start of this game and throughout the first half. Do you guys think this is a better view being up here?
Yeah, it's way better. It's a way better view so far, and I think I changed my favorite one. I think it's Gavin so far because he's made a lot of goals.
Hey, that's called recency bias. That's what we call it here in the broadcasting field, but that's okay. It's Aiden Booth the senior who was a member of the DRS hockey team. Now, because of that, he's probably my favorite player just because of the connections I have with him from hockey season. A long shot got blocked as it went through. It ends up on the left side of the goaltender, Fort. Race for the ball, and it looked like it stayed in play. Now it's going to go out. Possession will stay with Seekonk, though, with 4:10 to go. Now, you guys were saying that you guys had a game tomorrow, so where are you guys going to be playing? Because this game is going to be up tonight on our YouTube channel. So where are you guys going to be playing tomorrow?
Cranston.
Yeah, Cranston, Rhode Island?
Yeah, we're going to be playing there, and I'm happy that this is a travel team.
Hey, Cranston is a hike. You got to watch out for that. The 195 traffic. You guys will understand when you're older driving a car. It's horrible.
My family's gonna come there early so we can, so we don't have to go through all the traffic.
We are going to have a flag called Greater New Bedford. Excuse me. They're going to go to the man advantage as Imrich's Android number 14 for the Bears was being hacked in the middle on 3 or 4 whacks. I couldn't tell who it is. We'll find out.
They are getting their butt kicked.
Hey, that's all right. I don't know if we can put that on the channel. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, I've said a lot worse, so you guys are okay. Now, I'm guessing you guys have to take the knee, too, over on the sideline if you guys get called for a penalty of any sort or for a flag.
Just for like 1 minute. Usually we have to sit out, then we get back in.
Yeah, they get different penalties. You get a 30-second, 1, 2, 3 minute, and then a full game. And it's going to be Connor Sears who is going to take a knee. So New Bedford trying to find some insurance here. Haven't gotten things going too much offensively tonight. Been struggling on the defensive side, but a good chance here to maybe get some momentum going into the fourth quarter. It's a 12-4 game, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Controlling it in the back towards the 35-yard line is Landon Soares, who feeds it across. That one is wide of the target. It might have hit the post as Cooper Fitzpatrick was in the net. Now, the prior goaltender before Cooper Fitzpatrick, his brother, Keegan Fitzpatrick, is in the crowd tonight. So that's always good to see some former alumni coming back to support the team. It's Nate Pearson with it now. Gonna unleash it low, and it ends up wide on the right side. Now, I don't know if one of you wants to do it. You guys somebody want to go get Mrs. Terrian, the one that brought you guys up here? Anybody want to go get her? You want to go get her? Yeah, so you know what she looks like, right? All right, so you're gonna head out that door over there. You two can stay up here with me. You're gonna go out the door, go find her, and then maybe we'll all get a group picture or something afterwards.
We'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, you can see a little bit walking down the stairs. New Bedford controlling it. It's behind the net, no longer on the man advantage. Sears back out there. It'll come out, mishandled, but eventually gathered by Noah Tavares. Now, is lacrosse the sport that you guys want to do, or is there something else that you might do in other seasons that you guys are thinking of?
Basketball is my main sport now, but lacrosse is my backup sport.
And what about you?
I don't know if karate's a sport, but
of course that counts.
but like I think I might do karate and then use lacrosse for my backup plan too.
Now, when I was in high school, I helped out with the programs called the Unified Teams. So what we did, so we worked with the special ed kids, and that was involved in the fall with basketball and in the spring with track and field. Now, the thing with track and field is what I liked is that we actually got to compete against the other partners who were the students that helped out with the special ed kids. So those were great times, and obviously, Seekonk has middle school teams, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Now, it's probably just not too big of a variety. It's probably soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball, softball in the spring. But still plenty of options that you guys will be able to choose from. 1:35 seconds to go in what has been a thrilling, exhilarating quarter thus far. It's Pearson going to the right side over to Landon Soares. Chester doing the defending. He's doing a great job out there. He ends up taking down a man, and we have a whistle, and that might be a call for behind the back. Now, I'm not a lacrosse expert like you guys are, so you probably know the rules about this more than me. And I hear them walking up here. They must be ready.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, they are here. Well, that's somebody else that's up here, right? We haven't had him up here yet.
Where's Edward?
Oh, there it is. Here's the other guest. We got a couple more people coming up here. So,
Me?
no, I was just gonna have you take a group picture of all of us afterwards.
This is my favorite.
Oh, we'll wait till the end of the quarter, though. We got 50 seconds to go, and now you got Nate Pearson trying to direct traffic for the Bears. Now, Mrs. Terrian, they all mentioned up here, we were talking about favorite players. They all mentioned Connor Terrian as their favorite player. That's right.
He's a good boy.
He's a,
Doing this now for 7 years.
now, he's a junior at Seekonk High, if I'm correct. He is the first player ever in the program to get to 100 points, which we were all discussing about. That happened last
Guys,
week.
your job is to beat his scores.
I think I can do that.
Yeah. That's your goal. It should be your goal.
That one is tied up in the corner with 23 seconds to go. Eventually fed out, took a touch, loosened the area, and Cooper Fitzpatrick will claim it. I think he robbed it from A.J. Chester. He will walk it up. 11 seconds to go. Just going to do what Robbie Forts was doing. Just wind down some clock before it goes upfield. Gavin Hunt got a touch. Now a race to the ball. Robbie Forts bobbled it. And we'll pick it up. Getting whacked behind. He goes down. That is the intensity we like to see, but we never want to see anybody get hurt. The horn goes off, and we don't like to show the injuries. So we will take a short break, and we will be back for the fourth quarter in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And the fourth quarter is underway. Controlling first for the Bears will be Nate Pearson, who's had one heck of a game. That one miscontrolled, but got back by Soares. Soares trying to get by Henriques. Oh, now we got another kerfuffle going for the ball, and we got a flag called. Somebody got called for it right in the middle of the area. And I believe it's going to be Greater New Bedford to the man advantage. And we said it earlier in the broadcast, but in case you missed it, our next games for Seekonk will be Monday at Fairhaven at 3:45, and for the Greater New Bedford side, Wednesday at Apponequet at 5:30. We had another SEC boys lacrosse matchup going on today. Old Rochester at Somerset Berkeley. No surprise there, Old Rochester defeated the Somerset Berkeley Raiders. And that was a 12-0 result in the varsity game. That one ends up behind the net. That one goes out, claiming it Pearson. Pearson with Tracy defending him. Pearson wants to unload. Going to take it up high, snagged by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick needs help, able to get it away. Oh, good pass over. It's mishandled and lost by Henderson. Now a tie-up towards midfield. Who's going to get the ball? Squirted out, claimed by Strom. Played up. Another chance for the Warriors. Here they come. No, they can't convert. Oh, and Terrian is frustrated he couldn't get that one by. And it's Gavin Hunt now controlling it for the Warriors. Gets it over to Connor Terrian. Terrian is going to be joining us post-game for our post-game interview. As you guys liked the last one with Cooper Fitzpatrick, so I think we're going to keep this a tradition. That one played over to Kyle Adrian, who goes right back up top to Terrian. Terrian over. This is Brady Fitzpatrick. Behind pass on the side looking for Sears. Wouldn't connect. It's heading out of play. Bears ball. Warn our audience that I am a little bit sunburnt, so if you're watching the interview later, then don't make any comments because I'm fine. Just spent a lot of today in the sun. Couple whacks on the side. Look at this here. That one is tied up. Who's going to get it? Seekonk did. Played over, looking for Adrian, and he couldn't get it on the end of his stick. Now a run to the ball, trying to save it before it goes out of play. He can't. Greater New Bedford right back on it. Here's the restart. The goaltender, Robbie Forts, running up. Got to be careful. Don't throw another interception. And he did. He is way out of the net. Chance here for Seekonk. Gavin Hunt, can he score again? Yes, sir.
Goal by number 20, Gavin Hunt.
I mean, the second that Forts turned that ball over, I believe Fitzpatrick was the one that got onto it first. You knew bad things were going to happen. Just unfortunate that it has not been Robbie Forts' night, but there are plenty of better days to come for the netminder. And they're going to keep him in. Coach Justin Walker is keeping Forts in. The backup option would be John Santana. Another violation in the face-off. Seekonk ball. It is Loomis with it. Under 9 minutes to go. Here's Aiden Booth. In the middle, Terrian lost it. But it will squirt back out for Connor Loomis. Terrian. Terrian trying to run it. Oh, he made the spin move. Terrian will take it, and I think it was stolen. He either went out of play, blocked in front, whatever the heck happened. Doesn't matter, though, because it won't go by midfield, and Terrian is right back on it. Connor Terrian finding space, gonna take it, and he put it off the end of the stick of Forts, it looked like. Battle for it along the end line. Adrian is there for Seekonk. Adrian wins the ball. Gets it in front, and that one want to go. Hunt will pick it up. Oh, he scores again. It's been Gavin Hunt's night. Number 6 for him. Performance of the year is on for number 20, Gavin Hunt. Oh, uh-oh. We had an injury in the middle. Oh, no, Fitzpatrick's down. And you knew it right away. You could hear the scream from up here. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. We got some of the students now starting to head for the exits as we get another goal scored. Who got that one? Was it Gavin Hunt again? I mean, I was looking down at my monitor. And it's going to be credited to Terrian this time. So 2 goals in a span of 11 seconds for Seekonk. And they have finally found that offensive groove that have been missing for the past 2 days. Or 2 games, excuse me. And don't blame me, I did 2 games earlier today, so I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. It's the Bears controlling it with Nick Boucher, who's had a pretty good game. It goes in the middle of the field, controlling it, Owen Webster. Webster trying to get cross-checked by Strom. Oh, he gets taken down. We got a flag. Strom's going to go to the side for a few seconds. There's the whistle. So Greater New Bedford Voc, man advantage chance with 7 on the clock. That one controlled by Boucher, who's going to bring it to the corner, and now we'll walk behind the net with it. Nick Boucher looking for options in front. We'll go to the side. Here's the shot. It's wide. As Nate Pearson, who took it. That one comes out nearly stolen. Look at Tracy making the run. Can he get onto it? No, he can't. I like the hustle there from Owen Tracy. Walked in by Pearson again. His shot is blocked down in front by Henderson. Loose ball is picked up by the Warriors and goaltender Cooper Fitzpatrick. Coop goes to the side to AJ Chester, who either didn't play that cleanly, turned too early, or never saw that ball coming. It goes out of play. It's Greater New Bedford ball. Taking it for the Bears will be Talana Lane, who will go right into the middle of the field to Webster. Webster cross to Pearson. Pearson trying to motion Webster to get forward. I think he wanted to go to him. Now just going to go cross to a Lane who mishandled it. Loose ball picked up by Strom, who's out of the so-called box. Strom over to the right. Some wax coming in from Webster. Lofted up field, close to the side, and we'll go to the side. Trying to look that time for Connor Sears. Well, I'm surprised because it's an 11-goal differential. They have not turned this into a running clock. And we get a flag thrown in. The fans in front are not too happy about that one. And we're still waiting for the whistle to go. I'm still waiting for everybody to get set. Come on, just get this game over with. now the official will finally pick up the flag. And here we go. 5:10 to go. And we should have been at 2 minutes if they just moved to a running clock. That's to the middle, and we'll go to the right side to Webster. Webster having some trouble with it. Got back on it. Strom will be on him. A lane behind the net. Not much attack coming here from the Bears. Comes out. Low shot. Wow, that one went way off to the side. That one had some power on it, though, from Nate Pearson, who's probably going to go down as player of the game for the Bears. That one comes out. Another low chance. Not going to go. We'll stay with the Bears. 4:23 to go in this SEC matchup. Now we got another whistle. It's going the other way. Or they're just telling them to back up. Okay. Henderson gonna try to run for it. I think he lost the ball. Whacking away. Running up with it, Nate Pearson. Pearson gets by one. Pearson trying to bulldoze over Strom. Pearson in. Pearson, he tried to backhand it. It wouldn't go, but hell of an effort from Nate Pearson. Boucher will go behind the net, chested up and into the stick. 3:40 to go. Henderson defending. Going to get the pass in front. The second try. Oh, it squirted right along the goal line and wouldn't go through. Henriquez will go to the right side. Owen Tracy, they're going to restart up quick. Oh, that's a beautiful pass over. Things might be on again for Seekonk, and Gavin Hunt just going to control it. He said he's had enough. Hunt. Across. Oh, and Adrian couldn't get it on the end. Loomis will now walk out with it. Loomis up top. Aiden Booth. Into the middle. Hunt scores! Seven goals for Hunt. (9:10) the time of the goal for Gavin Hunt. Fitzpatrick gonna run in. Had the injury earlier as they want to score for the fam in the crowd, and on the other side in net tonight. It'll be Connor Terrian to control it now. He'll just low ball it to Loomis. Loomis to the right side. Received it from Amaral. It was a dangerous pass. It's Terrian on the left. Might try to get by a lane. Terrian across. Scores! Oh, Connor Loomis from a long ways out. And make that number 4 for Connor Loomis. And they said Sears again, even though it's Loomis. 50 seconds. We're in running clock mode now. It's taken the other way by Brady Fitzpatrick. Just going to bring it out. Fitzpatrick's done very well on that faceoff dot tonight. Hunt will give it back to Terrian. 25 seconds to go. Now Hunt going behind the net. 13 on the clock. Terrian just might wind the time out. Going to be a big round of applause from the fans right in front of us. There's the horn. It's over. Seekonk is back on track. They win 17-4. They move to 6-2 on the year. And we will have plenty of more coverage coming up on our Seekonk Sports Network YouTube channel. So we will take a short break, and the next time that you see us, we will be right down at field level. Don't go anywhere. All right, 17-4 is the final. Seekonk gets the win over Greater New Bedford Voc. They're 6-2 now on the season. I'm here with Connor Terrian. Connor, must feel good to get the win after 2 straight losses.
Yeah, it was a tough week. Vacation's always tough games. Felt good to get back in the win column, get that 6th win.
Now, you were one of 4 players today with a hat trick. All 4 players who scored got a hat trick. Gavin Hunt was the big hero. 7 goals for him. What was maybe his emotion, his energy in that huddle after the game?
He was hyped up. I think that's definitely a career high for him. He's been playing great this season. He's definitely stepped it up since last season. Now,
they had something going on the field for Owen Tracy, I think, afterwards. So what was that all about?
I think that was 200 ground balls for him, which is, it's a big feat.
Yeah, we got Cooper Fitzpatrick watching over there. He was part of our post-game last week. Now, you guys have a very tough schedule next week. 3 road games. You got Apponequet, who I think won the SEC last year. You got Fairhaven, who you guys lost to earlier this week. You got Bourne. That's never an easy task, driving all the way. What's going to be the mindset for all of those games next week?
We gotta focus. Hasn't been a lot of focus recently. I think that's why we dropped a couple games. But I think that, practice Sunday, get the sticks dialed in, hopefully go out and get a win on Monday.
Well, Connor, I appreciate your time, and if you're watching on our YouTube channel, make sure to like and subscribe and leave some comments. We're always looking for more events to film, so just leave a comment if there's anything else you want us to do. That's it for us. Connor, good job on the field. Everybody did an amazing job today. Our guest broadcasters from the Seekonk Junior Lacrosse also did amazing in that 3rd quarter. And I'm Keegan Hamlet signing off, wishing you the best. Have a good night.